Hello and welcome to our Monday accountability check-in. As you can see, I have my compass card all filled out for the week. We've got some Pinocchio decorations, along with a little bit more Disney there. So that's exciting. I've got a Disney trip coming up. If you've seen my flip through video for the week, you know I was feeling Disney when I was doing my decorations. So those are there. Hopefully Pinocchio is going to be encouraging this week. But let's dive right into the content of what I'm trying to get done this week. So for my proposal, I need to wrap up these revisions. I promised my professor a full draft of the proposal by the end of the week. So I need to finish revising the abstract for chapter 3. This was kind of started last week, but I need to return to the actual text and bust that out. I need to address any of the questions that my professor asked about the draft that I sent him last time. I need to do the same thing for chapter 4. Chapter 4 I have not thought very much about in a long time. It's based on a paper that I presented in Beijing for the Society for Asian and Comparative Philosophy conference last year. So in my life, I have thought extensively about it, but not in relationship to my proposal. So gotta do some thinking there. I would like to actually print out the revised version and like read it over. So those are the big things I need to get done for the proposal this week. For the white paper, I need to print and review the complete document. So this means all the new bits that I've written I have compiled into one main document, and I'm going to print them and read it top to bottom, see how it's feeling. Depending on how it feels, I'm going to come up with an action plan for revisions that need to happen. I have a deadline of April 12th for me to submit it for publication in relationship to the conference. So I need to get that thing up and running and going and snazzy. So I need to develop an action plan. What this means is like a step-by-step list of what I think needs to get done in order to get it where it needs to by that deadline. I would also like to spend 2 pomos working on citations. I am bad at citations. I do not have a good system. I am working on developing better ways to manage this. So I want to spend a couple pomos explicitly just working on citations as a way to force myself to actually take care of them properly. And for things like publication, that matters. Okay, so this week I'm also going to try the 50% on the proposal and 50% on Hawaii. I really would like to focus more on the proposal in my heart of hearts, but Hawaii, I have this impending deadline also. So I'm going to try to resist the urge to focus more on the proposal. The front half of the week might be more proposal heavy. That might be one way to manage this desire. But both these things are important. And I think if I'm going to actually balance my writing tasks, I need to explicitly have goals like that. Because last week I had this goal, and that was the first time I'd ever even gotten close. So we're going to try it again. We're gonna see exactly how it goes. I'm telling you now, if this ends up being a little bit more heavy towards the proposal, I'm gonna be okay with that. But if it's like all proposal and no Hawaii, that's not appropriate. So we need to keep this kind of goal in mind. Okay, other things that need to happen is I need to submit the dissertation pro seminar application. They want a copy of my CV. To do that, I have a version of my CV in action right now, but it needs some revision, tailored to kind of the dissertation pro-sem thing that I'm trying to do. So I need to revise that CV, and then I need to submit the application. I've already composed the other components that I needed to for that application, although I probably have to review them as a prereq to submitting it because I haven't looked at it in a while. So yeah, and that's due by the end of the week, so that has to get done. I'm meeting with somebody from KNEB. This is I don't know, is it an institution? I'm not quite sure how to describe it, but it's kind of like a department in my school that focuses on helping teachers be better at teaching. So I have a consultation with one of the faculty there that I'm looking for some help in some of the cool things I want to do in my course next semester. So I want to draft an agenda for what exactly I want to talk with this person about, and I'm looking to have kind of an activities-based classroom, but I need to sketch out some more ideas for what the activities are going to look like, so I have a little bit more meat to talk with the KNIP consultant. That meeting is happening on Tuesday, so I have to have these things done earlier, obviously, than that. So I'm going to try to get these done on Monday, so that Tuesday I can go in with all of that fresh in my mind. Other things that need to happen, I need to resubmit the Hawaii funding thing. I had some paperwork that Jeff needed to sign. I have gotten that back now, so I just need to attach it and then just click submit again. Hopefully not get a kickback again. I want to try to revise the APA blog entry. The comments that I got are minor, so I want to just bust that out. I need to clarify when our next MAP meeting is. I remember that from my notes I can tell that this month we were not following the typical pattern, but it's not clear to me exactly what we decided instead. So I need to confirm that. This month I need to get an Indiana driver's license because my previous driver's license is about to expire. So I need to schedule that, not with the BMV, you just show up, but I need to like put it in my calendar for when that's gonna actually happen. I have some paperwork I need to get in the mail that's time sensitive, so this really does need to get done by Tuesday. I also have to explain to the relevant party stuff about the paperwork because it's not obvious. I also want to shift my Spotify bill and my Audible bill to the American Express card. We get good airline miles on our American Express card, so we like to hoard those in the hopes that we could take a business class trip to Asia, because that would be amazing. So I pay these anyway, so I just want to put them on the card so that we get the points. All right, so flipping it over. As a student, I need to get the Dissertation Pro Seminar app in. As a scholar, I need to get that full draft of the proposal to Jeff. So this is now the second version I'll have sent to Jeff. We're technically on like draft number 4 or 5 in my records. As a girlfriend, I need to resubmit the Hawaii funding. My boyfriend helped front some of the money because that was an expensive trip. So by getting that funding back in my hand means I can get it back in his hand and we can be square and everything can be happy-go-lucky. As a daughter, I'm just supposed to get that paperwork in the mail. As a philosophy citizen, I need to revise the blog, and then for work, again, I just need to do grant review. That is the dominant thing for work. All right, so that's how my week's looking. There's lots of things. I tried to be kind of similar in how much I plan to get out for the proposal in Hawaii. Since last week I was so successful in the way that I had broken things down. So I kind of tried to replicate that. I have more like kind of BS little things down here, but a lot of these are not going to take a lot of time. I just need to make sure that I do them. And the KNIP meeting one, I'm sure I'm gonna get done because one, it's like a time sensitive thing and I'm pretty motivated for those. And also it's fun. I'm really looking forward to teaching and all of the kinds of drama that go with that. I've been away from it for too long. So yeah, this is my week. I think I expect it to go pretty well. I don't have any overriding events. This is actually a calmer week than last week in terms of different activities going on. So all of that should help me get this out. But we will see exactly how much of a success or fail this is on our next accountability meeting. So I will see you guys on Friday. Bye-bye.